So my boyfriend Jake and I love to go out to eat. And we love food, but we also really love the aspect of people watching. It's kind of entertainment when you have a bottle of wine and you can make fun of everybody that's in the restaurant. And this past weekend, we went to Oak, which is here in Boulder, right off of Pearl Street. It's so good. And we got this awesome table in the corner. It was like prime people watching real estate. So we're in the very corner and we can see everybody in the whole room of the restaurant. So at first we're kind of just watching and no one's really that interesting. There's kind of this couple and they're out to dinner with, we think it's his parents, and we're trying to guess what they're talking about. And then there's a first date, which is always really entertaining, and we were guessing what they were talking about. And then these two couples come and they sit at the table next to us. And one woman kind of looks like maybe she's new to the group and a little bit awkward, and the other woman looks like she's maybe 5 or 6 months pregnant. And so, not really that interesting. We're kind of watching them because they're right next to us, but not super exciting. And then the waiter brings out their first round of drinks, and the pregnant woman has what looks like this frothy, summery, delicious alcoholic beverage. And so Jake and I are sitting there like, okay, maybe it's that thing where she's saying it's okay to have one glass of red wine. Maybe it's not even alcoholic. We don't know. I mean, it's not really our place to judge anyway. So we're kind of watching them, and she's like putting her hand on her stomach, and the husband kind of has those mannerisms too, where he's like, touching her and kind of protective in a way. So we're like, okay, surely it's not alcoholic. Like she just looks like she's pregnant. So then a little bit later, they're eating like this kale salad and some fried pickles or something. And the waiter brings them a round of shots, and they all cheers, and she takes one. So at this point, Jake and I are like, okay, surely she's not, or if she is, like, we can't really do anything about it. She's over here pounding shots, and we're blatantly staring at these people, almost to the point where he and I had to keep kind of like elbowing one another and saying things to each other, like to make it look like we weren't listening to them, like we were having a real conversation when really we were just interested in what they were doing. So then the server brings out their main course, and she has the halibut and another drink. And we're like, okay, she can't be pregnant. We've got to be wrong. She's eating fish, she's taking shots, she's drinking drinks. The next thing you know, she's going to be like smoking a cigarette, which did not happen. So finally they're wrapping up, they have dessert, they get one more round of drinks, and they cheers, and the woman that, not the not pregnant woman, the one that looked kind of awkward when they sat down, she says, cheers to little Lewis. And the pregnant woman says, I'm so glad my parents could watch him tonight. So Jake, my boyfriend, who's inches away from this woman, goes, oh my God, she just had the baby. She's not still pregnant. So loud. The woman hears him. She makes eye contact with me, and she winks at me and tips her glass to me and then downs the rest of her drink.